Hello everyone, in this video we are going to start a new chapter, that is tissue. Now if we say what does tissue means, all living organisms are made up of millions of cells. These cells perform all the function of the body. We have already learned in previous chapter whether the function is related to the beating of the heart, or if we say the breathing or the movement of our hand that I am doing here. Now if we see the three diagrams, first diagram shows the clusters of different cells. These cells combine of different functions and they all do different types of function. The second diagram shows the group of similar cells that all a single cell. If we talk about the single cell, if this cell is consist of a nerve cell, then all the groups will be consisting of only the nerve cell. That means that all perform the similar function. Now these similar function, yeah, these groups of similar cells combining is called the tissue. Now, cells having the similar function combines to form the similar function. These combination or these clusters of cells is known as tissue. For example, if we take here the example of nerve cell to form the nervous tissue. There are numerous number of cells in the multicellular organism. We all know about this. These cells make of tissue, which in turn in combine to make up the different organs. Now many tissues combine to form the different organs, and the different organs form the different organ system, and these organ system unite to form an organism. Now if we see this, first of all, we all know that the cell is the smallest unit of an organism. Then the millions of cells combine to form the tissue, and millions of tissues combines to form a organ. And these organs, mainly all the organs consist in our body. If we say in our body there are numerous number of organs to perform the different functions, and these organs consisting are called the organ system, and all the organ system after combining is composed of an organism or the individual. On the other hand, unicellular organism, if we talk about the unicellular one cell organism, the organism which have combines of which is made up of only one cell, that is the amoeba. The division of labor is features of multicellular rather than of unicellular organism. The tissue present in one organism are different from the tissue present in another organism. If we take the animal cell is mainly composed, mainly classified as the epithelial tissue. Epithelial means the covering of our body, that is our skin, connective tissue, muscular tissue, and the nervous tissue. Now if we talk about the tissue present in our plant cell, the plant cell is classified as the first of all the meristematic cell and the permanent cell. Now if we talk about the one part, that is the meristematic cell of the, we will look after every part of the cell, but every part of the tissue, but we will start from the meristematic cell, meristematic tissue, and then after that permanent tissue. First, what does meristematic means? Yeah, what does meristematic tissue means? It is mainly composed of immature and continuously dividing cells. These are mainly occur. These are mainly find if you going to see a tiny plant. A tiny plant is consisting of a continuously dividing cells, and that is immature. That is in the phase of a growing period. In plant cell, the shoot region and the root region. If we talk about the plant, here is the diagram of a plant. This, the upper level is called the shoot region and the lower level is called the root region. These root tips are mainly made up of meristematic tissue. These meristematic tissue also known as meristems. All these root tips, or if we talk about the stem region, that is the covering of this, is made up of meristematic tissue. Now if we see the characteristics of this meristematic tissue are, we already learn here that meristematic tissue are mainly immature or undifferentiated cell, that is means the dividing cells. The second characteristic says that these tissues are mainly in the small size, their cells are mainly small. If we say the intermolecular space, yeah, intercellular space between them is very less. Yeah, if we say there is no intercellular space between them in meristematic cell. The cell wall is thinner and has prominent nucleus. In next video we will going to learn about the meristematic tissue have different types. If we talk, the first type is apical, second type is intercalary, and the third type is lateral. In next video we are going to learn in broadly. Till then, thanks for watching.